What up, fam? Manly Brandon here out in the garage gym. And as you can see, I got quite a bit of equipment out here. And surprisingly, this all cost me well under $500. Now, I've decided to pivot my channel towards some beginning lifting because I am a beginning lifter and I would like to help other people get into it because it's pretty fun, actually. It hurts and it sucks and all that stuff, but it's fun and it's worth it. So one of the biggest things I always hear from people is, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym, which is fair. I mean, if you, being honest with yourself, you probably have time. You just don't want to make time. And that's the better excuse. Not everyone wants to make time to go to the gym. However, the solution that I've come up with, besides also going to the regular gym, is I built a home gym, two in fact. The one in my garage and the one in the basement for my son. Now, if anyone knows me, they know I'm kind of cheap. I don't really like to pay full price for anything if I can avoid it. So I've built this gym as cheaply as possible, and it's comparable to an actual gym in terms of the capabilities of it. You don't need all this crazy, expensive, new aged equipment to get the same kind of workout. People were doing the workouts back in the day with just a bench and some weights. And that is actually my first recommendation. Now, I bought this bench on Facebook Marketplace, and it came with a bunch of weights and a weight bar. And it's worth it because a bench, like a bench press bench, you can obviously do bench press. You can do incline bench press, all that fun stuff. But you can also do one of my favorite exercises, which is the bench dips. You can do dips off the side of that thing. You can do dumbbell presses. You can do concentration curls. There's all kinds of stuff. This one basic piece of equipment and some weights opens up all kinds of possibilities. And you don't need a ton of weights, but if you do want a ton of weights, which I have literally a ton of weights, I've bought these packs on Walmart.com that are 100 pounds a piece, and you get some 25s and 15s and 10s and stuff like that. And if you get a few of those, then you're going to have enough to, as long as you don't mind swapping out weights and putting weights on different things, that's going to keep you suited for a long time. This home gym, you could potentially power lift out in your home gym, but it's better to do that in a public space just because of injury and safety concerns. Ooh, listen to that rain. All right, but yeah, so first piece of equipment I recommend for building your home gym is a nice bench. And you can find them, you don't have to buy a brand new one. You can find them all over secondhand stores, Facebook, stuff like that. So yeah, get yourself a nice bench and some weights, and that'll get you started. The next one that I recommend getting just to have, and this is something that I bought here recently, and it's a game changer, is I recommend one of these pull-up stations. Now, if you can't do pull-ups, obviously that's not gonna be something that you want to get right away. But ding, 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 they also have resistance bands to help you do these pull-ups. So yes, buy a pull-up station, especially one with dip bars, because that means you can do dips, pull-ups, chin-ups. Down here you can do push-ups on those bars down there. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do on one of these stations. You can do the lockout leg raises, all kinds of stuff. This is an amazing and versatile piece of equipment. I went ahead and bought these arm straps so you can hold yourself up and do ab workouts up here. Can't go wrong with that either. This is just another a good combination setup, and this cost me altogether $70, I think, with the straps and everything, and these, because I bought these on Temu, I believe. So yeah, you can, and it just opens up a variety of exercises. Now, I've also bought some other stuff along the way that you don't need, but I have all kinds of ab rollers and wheels, stuff like that. I actually have a second bench and a third bench down in the basement. But I bought one of these benches here. This is just a regular bench. And it's awesome too, because this is actually where I prefer to do my bench tricep extensions, my bench dips. But Yeah, I got one. You don't really need one, but that was only 45 bucks. And actually, in the absence of getting an entire bench press, this is a good secondary option. It's going to be harder, obviously, to do full bench presses because you don't have anywhere to put the bar. But you can do, well, even on the bench press, you can do skull crushers and stuff like that. And actually, this bench, I forgot to mention, it came with the leg attachment. So you can do legs on this bench too, and potentially preacher curls, all kinds of stuff. Like I said, a bench is the first step, and it opens up all the avenues. So get the bench first, and then everything else will come. Now, if you can, I also recommend one of these benches. It's got all the attachments on it, and it sits up, lays down, all kinds of stuff. This was like 109 bucks, so it wasn't too bad. And you can do leg extensions, you can do leg curls. That sits up, and there's just so much stuff. I love hitting the preacher curls on that. Preacher curls are amazing. You don't have to have it though. Like I said, if you just go get a regular bench, you don't have to have that. That's just a luxury. Basic bench and a bunch of weights is what you need to start out. Calisthenics is going to be big. Push-ups, all that stuff. Like, that is all incredible stuff. It'll all help you build your physique. But the bench, every home gym needs one. Every home gym needs one. The other thing that I got lucky twice, because I actually found two of these. One, the lesser version, but this one, like the real expensive version. I have two Total Gyms. Now, a Total Gym is amazing. Like, here's the poster that it comes with, and you can see all the crazy amount of exercises you can do on a Total Gym. That is insane. But what's cool about this XLS one, which is usually $1,000, I got the whole thing for 32 bucks, so I'm not complaining. And it came with another bench. But you can add weight to this. So, because I think at the maximum height there, it's only 55% of your body weight. So I went ahead and put 200 pounds on there, effectively making it double my body weight, so I can actually do resistance using 100% of my body weight. That's how I train pull-ups. This is an incredible piece of equipment. Chuck Norris ain't lying. So if you can get one of these for cheaps, like I found this at a thrift store. You may too. Like, obviously there's not like 7 billion of these out in thrift stores everywhere, but if you get lucky, snag it up. This is an amazing piece of equipment. I love this equipment. I also bought one of these ab rollers and the push-up bar, or the push-up plate, because I do overhead push-ups, and that is what I do it over, so that if I fall, I land on that. All that is extraneous. You don't need it. I bought this rowing machine, which is pretty good. It's not enough resistance for me, so now it's a cardio machine for me. But if you're just starting out, this could be a good resistance machine for you. Rowing is amazing. It works your back, everything, like your abs, like leaning forward. It's just a good compound movement. So I recommend a rowing machine if you want one. Don't need one. Basically, it breaks down to you need a bunch of weights and a bench press, and design your program around that particular piece of equipment and all the stuff you can do off of it. Like, yes, you can bench press. Yes, you can skull crush. Yes, you can bench dip. Yes, you can curl. There's just all kinds of stuff that you can do off of that. The other thing I recommend, aside from a straight bar, just to have, because you can do these anywhere too, with your weights, is an easy bar. These are really good for curls and stuff like that, and skull crushers. It's just a good secondary bar to have if you can't afford one of these bars. There's all kinds of different bars, but a straight bar and an easier curl bar and these little dumbbell bars will get you where you are going, especially if you buy the weights. So don't let the fear of having to pay thousands of dollars for a fancy gym get to you. Get yourself a bench press, leave some comments down below, and we'll all discuss what you can do on there to start your journey. But even before any of that, before any of the home gym stuff, before you buy a single piece of equipment, I recommend push-ups. I recommend sit-ups. Just any kind of calisthenic movement you can do, start with that. And I'm actually going to have a video on my favorite calisthenic stuff and my routine coming up. So definitely check that out, and hope you guys have a great day. Find that bench press, buy that bench press. It's worth your time. All right, peace.